SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk has just initiated a new deal with President Putin that changes everything. This partnership has shocked many. Given that Musk has not had the best of the relationship with the Kremlin in the past. What are Elon and Putin up to? What does Elon's new friendship with Russia mean for the United States? Join me today in this video where we will explore Elon Musk's new insane deal with Putin that changes everything, surprising as it may be. American billionaire Elon Musk has now revealed that he will be working on a number of projects with Putin and Russia. Given the bitter rivalry between Washington and Moscow, no one would think that America's richest man would even think of making a heavy investment on Russian soil. Interestingly, it's now a reality. In May 2021, the Industry and Trade Ministry of the Russian Federation welcomed Musk's offer of establishing a Tesla factory in the country via a tweet that reads, "Dear Elon Musk, we were delighted to learn that you are considering building a factory in Russia. By the way, we have a number of state support measures for local OEMs. Come to see us and we'll talk about it. Best regards, Ministry of Industry and Trade of the Russian Federation." There is no doubt that Russia is a good bet for a Tesla gigafactory, which will help serve their EV market in Eastern Europe to countries such as Poland, Belarus, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. In all possibilities, the Tesla factory will be set in Moscow, and it will be referred to as the Giga Moscow, which will be the second factory in Europe after the Giga Berlin in Germany. Russia's transition from gasoline cars to electric vehicles has been very slow considering the abundance of oil in the Eastern European country. Over time, the oil and gas resources are getting depleted and Putin finds it necessary for the country to embrace the future of electric vehicles. Previous attempts by Russia in making their EVs have not been very successful. For example, Porsche Taycan was the most popular electric vehicle model across Russia in 2021 and sold only 580 units. This is where Elon comes in. Putin believes that Musk can replicate the success of his Tesla EV in Russia as he has done in the United States, China and Germany. Musk's partnership with Russia does not just stop with his Tesla company. It extends to his SpaceX company, which is arguably the best commercial and private space company in the world. The SpaceX billionaire believes that the Russian engineers and astronauts have something big to offer owing to their rich experience in the space industry. The Russian space agency Roscosmos, undoubtedly one of the best space agencies in the world, which jointly manages the International Space Station with America's NASA. Putin's lieutenants have welcomed Elon's move of partnering with them in this space business. The director of the Russian Space Agency, Dmitry Rugin, welcomed to Musk's partnership, and a tweet that reads, "Good afternoon, Mr. Elon Musk. On October 5th, a new expedition will leave for the International Space Station. We are planning to send a cinematographer group of the leading television channel. As part of it, our task is to tell the truth about manned flights. You can be sure that the partnership between Russia and Elon Musk's SpaceX will be something big. Here's why: it is only the Roscosmos and SpaceX that have the capacity of making spacecraft that can ferry astronauts to the International Space Station. The Russians use Soyuz capsule, while SpaceX uses the Dragon 2 crew. Rugin has confirmed that they are eagerly awaiting for Elon via a tweet that reads, "I would be glad to meet you personally. Come, we are waiting for you." If Elon does not change his mind, we may soon see him visiting Russia where he will meet with President Vladimir Putin, but the visit will only come on condition that Putin stops the war in Ukraine. Speaking of the Russo-Ukrainian war, Elon has received praise and criticism in equal measure. On one hand, the Ukrainian supporters have lauded Musk for donating a number of Starlink terminals to the war-torn country, while some castigated after giving his peace deal as of the end of September 2022. Musk had sent more than 23,000 Starlink terminals to Ukraine. The first shipment of the terminals were sent after Vice Prime Minister of Ukraine and Minister of Digital Transformation, Mr. Fedorov, requested for Musk to help them keep Ukraine connected. Just like any other war, there has been a lot of propaganda associated with the war in Ukraine. The mainstream Western media channels such as CNN, BBC mainly report that Ukraine has managed to hold Putin at bay, while the Russian state TV reports saying that Putin's men are winning big. Despite that confusion, Elon Musk has made it clear that he will be as neutral and just as possible. When asked to stop Russian news sources from the Starlink terminals, he said that he will not be stopping it. Musk revealed this in a tweet that reads, "Starlink has been told by some governments, not Ukraine, to block Russian news sources. We will not do so unless at gunpoint. Sorry to be a free speech absolutist. Many people were surprised when they saw Musk stand in solidarity with the Russian news sources. At the height of the Russo-Ukrainian war, Musk was accused of having a secret meeting with Putin. Ian Bremmer, political scientist and author, made the claims via a tweet that reads, "Elon Musk told me he had spoken with Putin and the Kremlin directly about Ukraine. He also told me what the Kremlin's red lines were in his normal style." Elon was quick to dismiss the allegations that were leveled against him. The SpaceX founder made some clarification, saying that he had spoken to Putin once, and that was in May 2021. And if you were wondering what the two were talking about, they were just discussing space. It is unfortunate that some news outlets have gone ahead to say that Musk was discussing nukes with Putin. What gives the nukes discussion weight is because it was held during the height of the Russo-Ukrainian war. Military experts and strategists have warned that there will be no winner should Russia start using nuclear weapons in Ukraine. If Putin decides to do the unthinkable of using nukes, you can be sure that NATO will respond with an equal measure, if not a greater force. The United States, Britain and France are expected to come to Ukraine's defense and hit Russia with a number of nukes in case these sad events happen. The world would now be in World War III, and that would be terrible. It is hard to believe that Elon would want to team up with Putin on matters related to nuclear weapons. This will be a big conflict of interest considering that Elon's SpaceX is launching spy satellites for the US military. SpaceX is also working on some projects of national security interest, and the Pentagon cannot allow Elon to work on a nuclear weapon program with Putin. Musk's friendship with Russia has put him in trouble when he proposed that Crimea should be part of Russia and a referendum to be held in the Donbass region, which was annexed by Russia. A majority of the Netties sharply criticized Musk for taking such a step. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky personally took issue with a tech billionaire for taking such a stance. It is clear that Musk's peace deal for the war in Ukraine is bound to fail. Despite Musk's new deal with Putin, the two have had their own share of differences in the past. At one point, the SpaceX founder challenged Putin to a physical combat. Putin's right-hand man, such as Roscosmos director Dmitry Regin and chain leader Ramzan Kadri, came to the defense of the Russian dictator. The two top Russian leaders trolled Musk, and even threatened to kill him if he did not stop meddling with the war in Ukraine in 2002. Musk was also disappointed. After the roast, Cosmos official refused to sell him a rocket. The space billionaire made 3 trips to Russia, but he came back empty-handed. On his way back, Musk told his colleagues that they now have to build their own rockets. As this is how SpaceX came to be. In just 2 decades, Elon's SpaceX has made a name for itself in the rocket and space industry. The company has even won a $2.9 billion NASA contract where it'll be working on the Artemis 3 program, which is simply coming up with a human landing system on the moon. Under this program, NASA intends to send the second batch of astronauts to the moon. After the famous Apollo 11 in 1969, Commander Neil Armstrong and lunar module pilot Buzz Aldrin landed the Apollo lunar module Eagle on July 20, 1969 at 2017 UTC, and Armstrong became the first person to step onto the moon surface 6 hours and 39 minutes later. You will agree with me that Musk is better off partnering with America instead of Russia. Just like many other people, America has been a land of opportunity for Musk. From the time Elon set foot in America in 1992, his life greatly changed. In 1995, he co-founded the online city guide software company, Zip2, with his brother Kimball. In 1999, Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million, and Musk co-founded X.com. A direct bank. X.com merged with Infinity in 2000 to form PayPal, which eBay acquired for $1.5 billion. In 2002, Musk went ahead to start his EV-making company of Tesla as Space Company. SpaceX tech billionaire has also founded Neuralink, The Boring Company, and the Hyperloop. One common thing about Elon's companies is that they have been founded in America. As such, it makes every sense for the Tesla billionaire to invest in the US. Do you support Elon Musk's new partnership with Putin? Feel free to share your views in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, if you want to see more interesting videos, click the video right above. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled so you don't miss out on the latest Elon Musk news.